I can easily say that this graph shows blah blah blah.
ポッドキャストの授業というかインフルエンサー育成英語授業みたいな時代の変化だ。いやセブ留学改めて結構すごいかも。
Okay. Can you hear me? Yes. I can hear my voice. It feels so weird.
Later on, I think it will be weirder if you will remove this one.
Yeah.
実際その言葉で話すと硬かったりする。
そうなんですよね。
なのでそれをより
なるほど、スラングも混ぜて自然な感じで本当に YouTuber さんが喋ってるような。
そうです。ただ
いいな。
基礎力ある人しか申し込みができないコース。
おー、IELTS の点数だったりとか。
そうそうそう。4.5 と以上とか。
なるほど。
トエックだったら500-600点ぐらい。
You articulate the words. I think you're really good at English already. Thank you. You're welcome. Have you studied abroad before?
The first time I went abroad was in New Zealand, and when I was 16 years old.
Was that an Aussie accent that you have? You studied in Australia before?
Now I'm living in Sydney.
Ah, that's why.
But from this April, I went to Sydney just for 4 months. Came back to Japan, and now I'm in Cebu, and I spent 10 months in New Zealand.
Wow.
But you know, like New Zealand Kiwi accent and Australian accent are really similar to each other, so probably I have that sound.
Because I just knew you earlier because Miss Shane was asking if I can do the class, and she showed videos of you. I think you're very famous.
Which one? YouTube? TikTok?
I'm not sure, maybe Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah, maybe the Reels or something.
Oh yeah.
They're really interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah. This digital English offers different types of lessons. We have vlogging. This one is podcasting. I'm going to show you different vlogs of our students later on.
I've seen
And
some of them already.
really?
Yeah, you posted some like of the student video on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it, some of them, like
Very
vlogs
good.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. This is my life in EV Academy.
Daily life.
Yeah,
You do some YouTube.
I do.
How often do you upload?
I used to upload my video once a week, but now I got so busy. I have to attend school every day, so it's almost impossible to edit the video meantime. So now I don't post anymore.
We'll follow you.
Thank you. What I'm gonna do today?
Okay.
Podcast,
You
YouTube.
do podcasting.
Hai. 2種類あるんですよ。すごい、いろいろあるな。お肉か。美味しそう。これは EV バックスというカフェです。本当にスタバみたいな感じでケーキもあるし、これはタピオカとかスムージーとか、あとホットティーあたりも全部ありますね。 EV さんのグッズですね。これきっと EV って書いてあるんで、すごいな。ブランド化してますよ、この学校。フランス人のオーナーさんがデザインしている建物だそうです。シムとか携帯の設定もやってくれるんですね。助かる。これはここはプールですって。こんな感じで、本来だったらここに水張ってあるみたいなんですけど、アワーパーティーがあるっていう風に聞いたんですよね。このプールに泡を入れて音楽爆音でかけて、ここでアワーパーティーするそうです。めちゃくちゃ楽しそう、ね。ハロウィンパーティーもみんなでコスチュームの賞が当たった人は3000ペソもらえるそうです。すごい学校ですね。
For this one. Too high for you.
Maybe
you can do
much better.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
What was the question again? Sorry.
Okay. Does a person's character affect how beautiful they seem? How important are personality traits like confidence, kindness, or intelligence? Does a person's character affect how beautiful they seem? How important are personality traits like confidence, kindness, or intelligence?
I think we can say beautiful toward physical appearance as well as their personality. I often say like you have a beautiful personality.
Yeah. Words of affirmation.
Yes.
Do you love other people to say you're kind, you're beautiful? Do you love actions better than words?
I'm more like word lover person. I care about the word choice when I want to tell something to somebody.
I think your Your beauty and your kindness reflects your personality.
Person is beautiful from the physical appearance.
Correct.
But the word that they use is like, if it's really rude,
Correct.
I wouldn't say, oh, she's beautiful. No.
Yes. I've tried that before. Like,
What do you mean you've tried it before?
for example, there's like level of state in life, right? For average people, we tend to not talk to higher people than us, like higher level, because we think if they're rich, some of the people will look down to poor people. It's very common here in the Philippines.
I've heard of it before.
Yes.
But like if you don't receive education when you're little, then I think it leads to higher crime rates,
Correct.
like unwanted pregnancy,
That's true.
you know, and it's getting like social order
Yes.
is getting worse and worse.
Yeah. Okay. I love your answers. It's really good.
Thank you. I love your word.
Really?
Yeah. You often paraphrase what I'm saying, so I like that.
Thank you. Okay, next question. Does a person's body affect how beautiful they seem? Does a person's body affect how beautiful they seem?
Yeah, I think so. Do you think those who do a lot of gesture have a confidence or not?
It depends. Because I've encountered some people, they do a lot of gestures because just confident in doing it. But some other people, they do that kind of gestures because they're anxious.
Yeah, like in order to ease their anxiety, they do like this.
Yeah.
And I often do it. When I make a speech in public, I often do like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm so nervous and I want to do something else.
Yeah.
And come up with better vocabulary.
Correct, that's true.
I just want to keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's unusual to stand still and do nothing.
Right.
When you do something unusual, you feel nervous.
Correct.
Normally, when I talk to my friend, I always do like this.
Yeah.
You know, like little like this pieces of something. You know?
So cute.
I always do something with my
Yeah.
fingers. For me, it's normal to make a lot of gestures, but
That's
some
true.
people really don't. Right? Like I've seen some interview speech videos on YouTube. Those people who are confident in their talk, they don't really make a gesture. They just do like this. This is the point, and then do nothing else. Just this.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like wow, cool.
Yes.
I want to be like him.
Yes. But you know, gestures can convey a lot of meaning to the words that you say.
Oh yeah. I often overdo it because.
okay.
Yesterday, I was taking a speaking lesson for IELTS, and the teacher asked me several questions. And again, I was like overdoing the gestures.
Yeah.
And then the teacher said, "You can actually minimize your movement. You're like, you're actually moving a lot when you talk, and it's actually a good thing. But I think you're overdoing it." So
I see.
it's like, how am I supposed to undo this kind of like things, because I unconsciously move my body a lot. Like it's not like English skill anymore.
Yeah.
When I'm talking, I'm just like, where should I put my hands? You know?
That's true.
So now I have a difficulty to not to do this kind of thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Practice.
Practice.
We need to practice.
Yeah.
Do you like talking to yourself?
I think I got really used to it. Yeah. Because that's one of my practice methods.
Okay.
To improve my speaking skill. When I was in Japan, because not many people around me could speak English, I was often like talking to myself in my bedroom.
Oh, in the mirror? In front of the mirror?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Or like reading scripts
Okay.
from the YouTube channel. Or often like when I make videos for my YouTube channel, like I'm talking to myself in front of camera. So I got used to it. It's not like I like it, but I often do it.
I see.
I have to.
You have to. It's a must.
Yeah, it's my job. I became a lot more comfortable doing it.
That's good.
When it comes to learning new language, I think talking to yourself is one of the most effective way to practice speaking. I often tell my students to do it.
Same thing.
Do you?
Yes, they ask advice like, oh teacher, it's difficult for me to speak English. I told them before, I don't know English. I know nothing about English, but when I started reading a book and talking to myself, that's when I learned English.
Yeah. Do you read out loud when you read books?
Really loud.
Same here. Whenever I see some like English sentences,
Yeah.
I read it out loud to practice my pronunciation and my tone.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Correct. And it's a better way also to remember the words.
Yeah.
Because if just purely reading, sometimes I don't comprehend. That's my problem.
Yeah. To remember something,
Yeah.
it's better to pronounce. For example, like when you're trying to remember some numbers,
Yeah.
you actually read it out loud.
That's
Right?
true, yeah.
For example, the password for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
People often actually like read it out loud and then type it.
That's true. Oh my god. Alright, so my other question is
Yes.
it okay to ask this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Is plastic surgery a radical thing to have done to look better?
I'm okay with the plastic surgery, and a lot of my friends actually have done the plastic surgery already, and they became so beautiful. I think it's a really good thing.
Yes,
to be
I think
honest.
so.
Yeah, they're living in a much better life right now. I think like because appearance speaks louder.
Yes.
Like it's the first impression that people receive. I don't have any negative opinion about plastic surgery.
That's really good.
Opinion have changed a lot. In the past, I still remember when I was in like junior high, a lot of people are like accusing one of the YouTuber who got plastic surgery in Korea. I've seen a lot of anti-comment. But nowadays, like everyone
Yeah.
on a TV or YouTube channels,
Yeah.
they already have done that.
Correct.
Getting more popular.
Correct. I have nothing against people getting plastic surgery. It's like it's their own body.
Yeah, it's like putting makeup.
Yeah. But I don't know what to say to people who are bashing people like doing plastic surgeries.
Maybe they're just
Yeah.
jealous
Yeah.
about their beauty.
They're just insecure because they can do that. If I can do something in my body, maybe here.
Yeah, I would do it.
Me too.
Yeah,
If I have the
definitely
money.
do it.
Do you mind if I ask this? Which part of your body do you want to change, if ever, in case?
Maybe-
I think your face is already perfect.
No, it's not. I have really small eye,
Okay.
so maybe I want to do something for my eyes or my
Okay.
nose. It's not like I don't like my face. I
Uh-huh.
like my face, but if I can change, if I can
Okay.
improve, I'm gonna change a little bit.
Why not?
Every parts of my face.
Okay, why not in the
Yeah,
future?
why not?
Yeah.
Because everyone else are doing.
Yeah, that's true. Right now, it's very common to have like changed our nose because most of the Filipinos we have flat nose. So it's getting common for us to change. I'm not sure what's it called. It's not a nose lift. It's like rhinoplasty.
Okay.
They're not going to do something like surgically, but just enhance your nose.
Wow.
The
Is
length
it possible?
possible.
I'm so
Absolutely.
interested in doing it.
Yeah, like no plastic surgery, just enhance the nose.
Wow. I want to do that.
Yeah. If I could change it, I will change it.
Yeah, go for it.
Like, so I think right now, when it comes to beauty, if you love your body, then that's it. You don't have to listen to other people's criticism.
Mhm.
Do you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know that in Japan we have a really strong belief
Mm-hmm.
not having tattoos on our body?
Really?
Do you know Yakuza?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Like we used to have those like really
They do,
evil people,
Mhm.
and tattoo kind of like represents those people. Like traditionally, we have negative impression on tattoo, but younger generation they started to be interested in getting tattoo because they're cute,
That's
they're cool.
true, yeah.
You know, people outside of Japan, they are like it's really common to have tattoos. More and more foreigners visiting Japan. We got more exposure to interact with more foreigners, and now I can see a lot of Japanese having tattoos in their body.
Yeah.
So it's kind of changing. The concept of tattoo in Japan is changing, I
I
think.
think that's for the better. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because there's like an outlook that people think if you have tattoos, you're bad. It's
Very
not.
traditional.
Yeah, very traditional.
It's out of date.
Correct. And we're in the 21st century. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
We can do anything we want.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nothing is constant in this world. Everybody's changing.
Yeah.
We're dynamic. We're in the world where everybody changes.
I feel like we're becoming more individual. We used to be like, oh, this is our nation, this is
Yeah.
our culture.
Yeah.
But like now we're more ourselves, like individually.
Yeah. You have to come out of your comfort zone and just, if you want to do this, do this.
Yeah.
Like
You have
don't-
more freedom.
Correct. Right now, you can do anything that you want or still not.
Yeah, I think I'm doing whatever I want at the moment. If there's something it's difficult for me to do, then I would do something to make it happen. Like, for example, money.
Okay.
I can't afford to do this. Then what about earning more money?
Yeah.
There's always an alternative way to get to the goal where
Yes.
you're aiming.
Do you ask advice from your friends or family, or you keep it to yourself?
To be honest, there are not many people around me who I can ask advice for.
Really?
Because I'm doing unique thing that no one else really doing. So I don't really ask advice for other people. I'm just thinking myself.
Wow.
Mm.
You're a strong, independent woman. Actually,
I'm trying to be.
Oh, you're trying.
こちらが EV さんの2人部屋の部屋みたいです。全部 EV さんの敷地です。おー、綺麗。お勉強のところですね。あー、いいですね。眠たくならない。
寝る方がランチだけ。
あ、眠たくなるやつ。え、嘘？
本当です。
え、手作業で愛を感じますね。あ、可愛い。
で、結構新しい。
IELTS のテストリザルトが返ってきました。なんと 6.0 しかなかったです。泣きそうです。これ泣きそうです。
So task response, and I always do this. Like
Those like scores in daily conversation. So that was one of my problems when I was in Sydney. I could live with my vocabulary lists. Academic writing, I have to use different vocabulary bag, you know.
yeah, I get your point.
For me, I can easily say that this graph shows blah blah blah. But like when it comes to academic writing, we have to like delineate or like demonstrate or
yeah,
paraphrasing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't use them in everyday conversation.
We don't. We really don't. I don't know how to practice because there's no opportunity to
Yeah.
practice these academic words.
So that's exactly I suggest, and I'll use them in a sentence so you can have a model on how to use them. And then the next day in school, every time we meet, you need to give me 3 sentences using those 3.
Oh,
That's from morning until afternoon. Even if we meet in the toilet, I used to. It was so funny because when we meet somewhere, he will say, and then
So there's no other way other than using it.
And then that's from morning until like 5:30. So that's already a way for you to meet the word again and
So
again.
if I don't use those words in the daily conversation, I have to make it an opportunity.
You have, there's no way. We're not native speakers, right?
Yeah.
And even native speakers actually are not that good when it comes to using vocabulary.
I
You know
realize that. Even
Spelling is worse.
Yes.